guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos, my name is Melanie and I am documenting my journey on moving back to Houston, Texas. So I know it's been a while since I updated you guys on what's going on, and that is because a lot has been going on and a lot has not been going on. So let me back up about 5 months ago. 5 months ago, I started having some issues with my car, and I got a quote and stuff on everything that needs to be done, and it was going to cost me about $2,000 to get the car fixed. So I started doing some research and looking into what was the best option, and I found that the best option was to just trade it in. So that's what I did. I traded in. I got a new car, but I also had to put some money down. So obviously I had to pull that from my moving fund, which was fine because I didn't want to move to Houston and have a car break down on me, because when I move, my main focus will be just to get settled and get my life going and not having to deal with setback. Anyway, so with that, I was like, okay, I didn't have to put a lot down on my car, but still every little dollar counted towards my moving goal. So let's fast forward to June. I'm sorry, July. July comes and I sit down and I have a conversation with my boss. And I asked her, like, what is the process of me moving, and if I was to relocate in the current job that I am in, what would my pay be like? Do you know what that would be like? And now, a long time ago, we had this conversation, and she was like, oh yeah, you should be able to work, you should be fine or whatever. But something told me to just revisit it with her and just to see where we were at with the whole situation. So she was like, well, let me look into it, because last time she really didn't look into it. She was just kind of telling me, oh yeah, we can find you a job, blah blah blah, or you can stay in your current job. So she looked into it, and she came back to me and she was like, okay, look, if you relocate in the same job that you're in, you're gonna have to take like a $6 pay cut, because the job that you're in now, you're already making above what you should be making, and let's say if you transfer and they decide to give you the max out there, it's going to be about a $6 pay cut. That's if they decide to give you the max pay. That's going to be their choice. So I was like, okay. So that was out. I was like, okay, well, I have to make the decision to move to Houston. I'm gonna have to find me a new job or whatever. And if you listen to my other story, if you watch that video, I was with the same company and they kind of screwed me when I moved to Houston. So my faith in them is not really that strong. So I was like, okay, let me start looking for a new job. So I started putting in applications at various companies to see what I can get. Now, I haven't heard back from none of those companies except for one. So about 3 weeks ago, I get an email asking to schedule an interview with the recruiter for a job, and it's actually to be a salon manager. Now, I am a licensed cosmetologist, but you also do work in like the admin field. So I just went ahead and applied for that, because a part of me really wants to step back into the salon industry and the beauty industry like 100%, but I haven't been able to figure out a best way to do it without sacrificing my livelihood, basically, because if any of you guys are in the beauty industry, you know that when you step back, it takes some time to you to build your clientele up. I didn't know the best way to do it without sacrificing my income. So when I saw the salon manager position, I said, well, let me give it a try. And I had my first interview, and I spoke with the recruiter, and I was just telling her, where I'm at, and when I plan to move to Houston, all that stuff. And so she had some concerns because I haven't been working in a salon. I've been mainly freelancing, doing basically hair on the side, but I do have management experience. So that's what kind of kept me in the running for the salon position. So I asked her, I said, well, if it turns out to be that I'm not a good fit for the salon manager job, what other position would you recommend for me to do with my experience? And so she gave me some recommendations and all that, but she was like, let's just move forward with the salon manager position and see where this goes. So then she set me up with an interview with the store manager. So I had the interview with the store manager, and that went well. And then then she set me up with the interview with the district manager. So I do the third interview, which was last week, and I haven't heard back. Yet. I said by Wednesday, which today is Monday the 9th. So by Wednesday the 11th, if I haven't heard back from anyone asking me to take my technical, I'm going to call back the recruiter and see if I can apply for one of the jobs that she recommended. Now, if I don't get a job within the next, I'm gonna say by like the second week of October, if no job has came through, if there's nothing going on, I'm not planning to move. Really, if I haven't moved by the second week of October, it's not going to happen. I'm either going to wait until December, or I'm gonna wait until next summer. Now, I promised myself by next summer, even if nothing has happened, even if I don't have the job that I want, I am going to just take my savings, pack up, and go. I'm gonna step out on faith, and I could get a job. That's not the problem. The main problem was that, as you guys know, I am trying to purchase my first home. Now, with purchasing your first home, you have to keep a very steady income, and the income cannot fluctuate down. It must fluctuate up or stay even in order for you to qualify for a home. So, with that being said, if something was to happen where I can't, if I don't move by December, no job comes through, that's paying, what I need to make salary wise, I'm gonna step out on faith. I'm gonna move next summer. I'm going to find me a simple salon job or something that's going to at least help me, break even and pay all my bills, even if I have to downsize the type of apartment I have to live in, because if I move out there and I don't have a job, I can't buy a house. So I would have to get into an apartment, which I was already planning to do because I don't know, I want to increase my income a little bit more before I purchase a home, because I really want a certain type of home. But if I have to live in a 1-bedroom with me and my kids, they can have a room, I can sleep on the sofa bed, I will make it work. But next year, by next summer, we are gone. Like, 2020, we're gone, like, period. I can't afford to be in California. It's too expensive. Just the basic stuff is just too expensive. Gas, groceries. This is the kind of stuff that, you know, why is it so expensive? Anyway. And I feel like, you know, me and my kids should be able to have the basics. I should not have to live with my mama. I'm 35. I'll be 35 at the end of this month. I should not have to live with my mama. Like, at this point, I should be in my own place with my kids. But because of the cost of living out here is so ridiculous, I can't afford to have a place and breathe at the same time. Like, seriously. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I promise I will keep you guys updated on this whole job situation. I am praying, I am keeping the faith that if this job is meant for me, it is for me. I have already kind of planned to move, even if I have to move in 3 to 4 weeks. I'm ready, y'all. I've priced out, like, I know what my plan is. Me and my kids, I have an SUV now, so I have a little bit more space. So everything, I'm gonna pack up this SUV. Me and my kids gonna drive out to Houston, and we're gonna make it happen. That I'm ready. But if it doesn't happen, I'm content with that. I said, you know, we're not going to move after October. My kids going to stay in school, 'cause, you know, I don't want to pull them out of school like in the middle of the school year like that. Well, I will move in December because they're in break, and, you know, they can kind of start after Christmas break. I'd rather, if it doesn't happen by like the 1st or 2nd week of October, which is coming up pretty soon, then it's not going to happen until either December. And literally, I will start searching for a job the 1st week of December, and let them know, like, hey, I can move here, and if it's a no-go, it's a no-go, and I'm gonna hold off until literally June of 2020, when my kids got out of school. The 2nd week, I plan that next week for me to be gone, and I'll leave my kids out here for the summer so they can hang out, you know, with their family and all that stuff. But Melanie will be going in June, like, packing up. Even if I ain't got a place, I'm gonna stay in a hotel or with one of my friends. We're gonna make it happen. Like, I'm not doing this. It's time for me to move on and move forward in my life. So that is the update, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was a little, you know, informative on what's going on. And I want to, you know, say to anybody out there who is planning to move and you guys have children, you know, keep the faith. I know we see on YouTube everybody's relocating, they make it look so easy, like it's like they can get up and go, you know, but just know that everybody's situation is different, and what's for you is for you, and just keep the faith. So love you guys. Enjoy the rest of you guys' day, and have many blessings, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.